Sportcat's Daily Gazette. Live across Australia on Dare Media Group radio stations. News, weather.
And somehow it all makes sense. Sort of. For more information, go to daremediagroup.com.au.
The boss jock has entered the building. You are listening to the Sportcat Show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. You have the one, the only Sportcat. I am here with you for the next 2 hours. Welcome to WZQR and to our dear friends in Australia on Radio X. Thank you for tuning in. Please come over and find us on the Sportcat shows, and you'll find some of our regulars here. Denise, my number one mod, and Chris. Chris is here. And somewhere back here, we got Brenda hiding. Hello, Brenda. Whoa, wrong button. Where the hell did you go, Brenda? Hold on, I gotta stop that too. Where'd you go, Brenda? What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. You're the one pushing buttons.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So there you go.
You know, the sound is a little wonky or something when you first started. I don't know what's going on.
My what was?
The sound was like trying to cut in and out. So hopefully we don't lose Sportcat today.
Let's hope not. We'd hate to have Brenda run the show.
Oh hell, I'm over here trying to die in peace and you bugging me. What do you want?
Jesus, Brenda. So what's wrong with you? Why are you feeling so bad?
Oh, between my head and my stomach, I feel like crappy-oly.
The stomach flu is nasty. It's been going around. So it's caught me 3 times thanks to the little gremlin and Beth. So
I told you to stay away from those damn Petri dishes.
I think I just need to eat more junk food. I think that's what I need to do. I think that'll make me feel much better. That seems to be Trump's way of doing it. So, well, yeah, I was looking for a new daily quiz.
Too.
What's that?
Your sound, it's weird. Do I sound weird to you guys?
It's like, see, I don't hear anything. Hold on, let me look at my.
You keep kind of roboting every now and then.
I don't know. That's weird. Today is Shay's birthday. I didn't know that. I haven't been on Facebook yet.
I already sent her a happy birthday. Did the tiny terrorist mess with your microphone?
Not that I'm aware of. Everything appears on the mixer. Everything looks good. So I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Maybe it's just me.
I don't know. Maybe even up here it looks fine. So I don't know. Has it gotten any better, Denise?
I sound good. Denise says yours is weird.
Really? Okay. Well, that's weird because I've got looping back through the mixing board to my headphones and I don't hear anything. So weird. I don't know. Even on the equalizer, it looks good. Like it's even. So
yeah, Chris said that the sound is cutting in and out, but only on Glenn.
Okay.
Maybe a wire is loose or something. Smack some things around.
I've always got loose connections.
Wait.
I'd have to climb behind a computer to fix it.
You sound good now. Don't touch anything.
Okay, I won't touch myself. I promise. So.
There you go.
No, we're gonna crash the show. So I don't know. Maybe it was just loose. I don't
yeah, because you sound fine now.
I'll check it out. It could be. Yeah. The boy was over here messing with stuff.
See, keep that Petri dish out of your room.
It's hard. It's hard to contain a little terrorist. Have you not tried this?
Put him on a leash.
The little terrorist is hard to catch. He come in here a little while ago and closed the door. So what are you doing? He says, hiding from mama. And I'm like, What did you do? He said, I didn't do nothing. I said, I don't believe you.
Right?
I think they need to take him to a doctor because he is sound congested for like 2 days now. So I don't know. Let's see. Denise says she just got home from surgery. I can hear, not see good. So excuse me for typos. Well,
I hope.
nuts. I didn't know the camera was that low, Denise. I'll have to move the camera up. So
I hope you heal. I hope you heal fast, Denise.
yeah, I don't want to be showing my nuts off for free. I only do that on OnlyFans. So
Oh God.
Well, let's see what we get into. It's 2:06 on the East Coast, Wednesday, January 14th. We've made it halfway through the week. And last night I was going to stay up late and I was looking at all the headlines and things going through, and they're just damn repeating. Everything is Minnesota. Everything is Greenland. There's only one new real breaking news story for the day so far. Unless we invade or bomb some shit. So actually two. So there's two. We have two breaking news stories. The other, it's just like they want to keep talking about the same things. So
that's because they're probably doing something else.
Yeah,
behind our backs, and they want us looking over here and not over there.
Yeah, probably so. Good morning to you in Perth. It's 3:07 a.m. Sydney, 6:07. And for our new 51st state, Greenland, our green mark, as I call it, it is 4:07. So in the evening. So, and do you know, I cannot find a good weather source for Greenland. It's like they only predict for half the continent. They only do like half of it. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know.
Well.
All right. Well, if you went outside and looked up, well, I'll send you a picture later, Denise. Yes, we all hope you get to feeling better, Denise. I hope that your surgery went well, as long as it wasn't a transition surgery. So if you went outside and looked up, and hey, I'm okay with that. It's a whole new world if you decided to. So if you went outside and looked up, you'd only see 15% of the moon. It's a tiny crescent right now as we're headed to the winter moon. And let me tell you, winter has arrived in the south. Holy cow. And it's only gonna get colder. Chris said he saw a report that Corn Pop was still a bad dude. Yeah, Corn Pop is still a bad dude. Yeah.
Corn Pop was a bad dude.
And I think we need to find an audio clip from where Trump flipped off the Ford factory worker. So.
Oh, I wish you would have said something to me. I was just watching it a few minutes ago.
But I don't think he said anything, or at least on mic. I don't think there was anything on mic that was caught.
Do you want to see it? I can get it.
No, I got that. I got a picture of it, but I don't have any audio. So.
Oh, I have a whole.
And they are losing their ever-loving mind over it, and yeah, I don't understand it. Is our president not allowed to be human? We tolerated it with Biden, so
I have a short of it where he pokes his first finger out, and then he walks, and you see him behind somebody, and he flips him off. I watched the reel.
So he did flip him off. It wasn't AI. Is that correct?
I was laughing. I don't know if it was AI made or not, but it was pretty damn funny.
All right. Well, well, today our clocks are running 9 minutes, 7 seconds late, according to the sun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're losing time, or is it we're gaining? I don't know. Last night, man, I tell you, like I said, I was going to stay up late, and I was falling asleep on the couch. What were we watching? And I was like, screw this, I'm going to bed. So I come in here and put together the show real quick and went right to bed. Oh, wait a minute. I know what that noise is.
Both transported now like threatened injuries.
Something going on in D.C. All right. Well, we'll turn that down.
Now what?
Sounded like a car crash. So,
oh.
So yeah, I just crashed. I was done. I was like, screw this. So there's nothing new happening. I'm gonna go make a show up and go to bed. And then
When
my
I-
agent didn't get up with me for tonight's show till this morning. And I was like, dude, seriously, I've got so many things to do. You're putting me behind. So,
how far into going to bed were you when I talked to you last night?
I think I was finishing up the show stuff.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it wasn't like it was like right to bed. So Chris says it was a big, beautiful finger. People have said they've never seen a finger as extended or effective in expressing displeasure at his finger. Believe me. So yeah, we've got a couple stories today about the media losing their mind over stupid shit. So yeah,
always they have nothing better to do. They're not reporting on anything, so
well, no, like I said, it was on Spin Cycle, and then they attacked a reporter out of Jacksonville. Was it Jacksonville? Yes, in Jacksonville. And that miserably fell on their face when they discovered that it was an elderly black female reporter.
Well, you heard that in Minnesota, they surrounded and attacked the police, the chief of police, and he's been on their side the whole time, and they attacked him anyways.
Well, I got some great headlines today to show just how biased our damn media is. So we'll get into that here in a minute. So
All right.
Let's see. This is with the low Earth satellites. I'm done with it. There's a lot of satellites out there looking down at us. So
Sure there is.
Look at that. That's a lot of stuff looking down at us. So.
I'm going to tell you what that looks like when you look at it. Have you seen when they do the COVID and the other stuff, the medical things that they have?
Yeah,
They're big round with all the little spikes on them. I think that's where they get that from.
Could be. Right. So I found a news site. I found a news site called Fun Trivia. It's the world's greatest trivia game, and there are multiple guests. So we're gonna experiment with it and see what happens. So we have topics such as 1980s trivia, American football, animals, baseball, Bible for kids, Bible trivia, brain teasers, celebrities, Christmas, comics, Disney mixture, entertainment, food and drink, kid trivia. That's probably the one we'd figure out. Maybe not. General knowledge, geography, Harry Potter, history, hobbies, holidays, humanities, literature, mixed movies by year, and we get into the music by year as well. People, religion, science, sports, Star Wars, TV by year, video games, and world.
I'll enlighten you a little bit. We'll do comic books.
Okay. Well, I see they put up one here an hour ago that was popcorn crunchers, but we'll do comics. Okay, we can do comics. Comics.
Corn pop.
Popcorns. So comics from yesteryear. Next stop, world domination. Comics bad guys. Origins and history of American comics. First appearance, DC or Marvel. The comic code. Mixing my favorite comics. British comics. We probably wouldn't do too well at that. So which one you want to do? You want to do?
Let's do the bad guys.
Do the bad guys. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Bad guys.
Okay, question 1. I already don't know the answer.
Oh, shit.
Eric Magnus Lenshear, whose mutant abilities to control magnetic fields manifested in a Nazi concentration camp as his family was murdered. Since then, he has attempted to make the world safe for mankind by subjugating the rest of humanity. Is it the Trapster, Magneto, Polaris, or Ulick? I already know.
Magneto.
Magneto, yeah, I'm pretty sure so. I don't know if it gives us, I think it gives us the answers afterwards. So, Victor, an exchange student from Latavria, I don't know, and former collegiate rival of Reed Richards until a chemical explosion brought about by his miscalculations disfigured his face and got him expelled back to his native land which he has taken over as ruler, he eyes the world through an iron mask as his next conquest. Dr. Doom, Omega Red, the High Evolutionary are the leader.
Dr. Doom.
I believe it is Dr. Doom. I guess we'll find out at the end. So, Chris says, did you see the way they have turned on the CBS reporting the ICE agent had internal bleeding? No, but we're going to talk about that today. So, Selena Kyle, raised in a brutal environment before escaping to a life on the streets of Gotham City, vowing never to want to be dependent on anyone or anything. Her skills in burglary, martial arts, and feminine, what the hell is that? Wiles to her own ends. Elektra, Black Widow, the Black Cat, or Catwoman?
Catwoman.
I believe you are correct. So, Norman Osborn, a failed businessman who chose crime as a means of fast income, using a Halloween costume and various related weapons, including pumpkin bombs, to achieve his goals. Is it the Jack-o'-lantern, the Sandman, the Green Goblin, or the Ghost Rider?
Green Goblin.
I believe you're correct there as well. All right, we're getting there. Prince U.S., second in line to the throne of Apocalypse, an avowed enemy of New Genesis, he murdered his own brother to claim the Omega Force as his own. Oh, I got no clue on this one. Ultron, Desad, Dark Phoenix, or Darkseid? Throne, I think that's Darkseid. I think. I don't know. What do you think? Anyone?
What was the first one again?
Ultron 5, Desad, Dark Phoenix, or Darkseid? I think it's Darkseid, but I may be wrong. Yeah, I think it is Darkseid. I think. We'll see in a minute. While his real name is unknown, suspected to be a petty criminal, Jack Napier, he reportedly began his crime career as the masked Red Hood until he fell into a chemical vat being chased by Batman. The result, give him chalk white skin, green hair, and an insidious permanent grin. Is it
Joker?
Yeah, it's the Joker. And that's just one of his backstories. I have a couple. William Fisk, imposing a self-professed businessman. Hold on, let's try this again. William Fisk, a rather imposing self-professed private businessman who in fact heads most, if not all, of the crime cartels that are known to authorities. Is it Justin Hammer, the Rose, the Kingpin, or the Ringmaster?
Kingpin.
I believe it is the Kingpin. So far, I'm not doing too bad. We'll see. He has always been the arch nemesis of Superman. But in recent years, he has undergone a transformation from a mad scientist to a corporate mogul. Mr. Menzimpic, Lex Luthor, Brainiac, or Metallo?
Lex Luthor.
I believe that is Lex Luthor. He is not so much a world beater as he is a world eater. He is an enormous cosmic vampire who lives off the life force of the entire planets. Galacticus, Thanos, Annihilus, or Ego, the living planet?
It's Thanos.
You think so? Okay.
Yep.
During World War II, Adolf Hitler handpicked a thief beggar named Johanna Schmidt to be the antithesis of all who oppose the Nazi dream, particularly the Century of Liberty, Captain America. Is it the Super Skull, Baron Zemo, the Red Skull, or Count Nefaria?
I think that's the first one.
I think it's Red Skull.
Oh,
Let's see if
it's one of them skulls.
It's a skull.
It's a skull. A red skull. Why not?
Well, can we okay, so we can go back until we hit submit to get to the end. Freelance mercenary Victor Creed is a mutant with superhuman strength and endurance, razor sharp fingernails and teeth, and a phenomenal healing factor that cures most any energy short of molecular disintegration and no conscience. Is it Mimic, Exodus, Sabretooth, or Deadpool? Freelance mercenary Victor Creed is a mutant with superhuman strength and endurance, razor sharp fingernails and teeth, a phenomenal healing factor that cures most any injury short of molecular disintegration, and no conscience. Mimic, Exodus, Sabretooth, or Deadpool?
Is it Sabretooth or Mimic?
Are you sure? I'm not sure on this one.
I'm not sure on
Is
that
it
one.
Mimic, Exodus, Sabretooth, or Deadpool? I know it's not Deadpool, so
No.
we can write that one off. Maybe Sabretooth, but that's just a wild guess. I don't know. Mimic, Exodus, Sabretooth, or Deadpool?
We'll go with Sabretooth, seeing he has teeth and claws.
Yeah, we'll give it a try. The villain is not so much a who, but an it, created by aliens as the ultimate living weapon of destruction. A famous comic series had this mindless monstrosity kill the Man of Steel. Is it Doomsday, Bizarro, Sinestra, or Metallo?
Why do I want to say Bizarro?
I think it's Doomsday, because that was pretty popular.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Doomsday killed Superman.
Yeah.
They brought him back to life. So, how many questions are there, by the way? Jesus.
I don't know.
Okay, all right, we're getting there. Let's see. Renegade scientist Viril Dox tried to take over his homeworld, and his punishment was atomically dispersed, but retained enough mental power to take over the Carnival Mentalist. He has the ability to mind link with computers using the power to take over LexCorp. Brainiac, Metron, Sharbadis, or Malfic?
I think that one's Brainiac.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one, so we'll go with Brainiac. Archaeologist and treasure seeker Barbara Minevera discovered a strange blood-drinking planet that grants her superhuman agility, strength, and razor-keen senses to rival that of her nemesis, Wonder Woman. Is it Devastation, the Silver Swan, Dark Angel, or the Cheetah? Whew, that's a tough one. I don't know the answer.
The cheetah.
Okay. All right, we'll go with the cheetah. Ernest Fairchild, a teenager with telepathic powers, died after a failed experiment, was reborn undead, and is currently embarking on a quest of Megadeath, the destruction of all life on Earth. Lobo, Purgatory, Doomsday, or Evil Ernie?
Well, it's not Evil Ernie. Count that one out.
Yeah,
and
I know it's not
think,
Doomsday.
What were the other two?
Lobo or Purgatory?
Probably
I think
Purgatory.
Lobo was one of Spider-Man's nemesis, so I don't think it was
probably
Purgatory.
Yes,
Purgatory. Yeah, where's the guess? So, a Victorian era doctor, Nathan Essex, becomes obsessed with genetics to the point he was able to extend his own life into the present. He has shown a particular interest in the genetic structure of the family of Scott Cyclops Summers of the X-Men. Apocalypse, Mr. Sinister, Malice, or Onslaught? Ooh. A Victorian era doctor, Nathan Essex, become obsessed with genetics to the point he was able to extend his own life into the present. He has shown a particular interest in genetic structure, the family of Scott Cyclops Summers of the X-Men. Hey, we have a hint button here. Let's see what that does. Oh, okay. Well, it rules 2 out. So Mr. Sinister or Malice?
Mr. Sinister.
Okay, I'm going with you on that one. I don't know. Ben Poindexter is the name of this psychotic hitman uses most, but even he doesn't know what his real name is. He does know that he has the uncanny marksmanship, using guns, knives, anything he touches becomes a deadly weapon. Shotgun, bushwhacker, death stalker, or bullseye. I want to say that one's bullseye, but you think it's bushwhacker?
I think it's bushwhacker because he can turn anything. Bullseye, he's just good at.
Okay, we'll go with bushwhacker. I don't know.
Go with bushwhacker.
Otto Octavius was a promising scientist experimenting use of a harness with mechanical appendages to handle hazardous materials from a safe distance until an explosion fused the arms of his body and deranging his mind. The Scorpion, the Crime Master, Silver Mame, or Dr. Octopus?
Dr. Octopus.
Dr. Octopus it is. All right. This megalomaniacal villain was actually created around the turn of the century by Sax Rohmer, but was revived by Marvel as father of the master of Kung Fu Shang Chai, the Yellow Claw, Fu Manchu, the Mandarin, or Kulan Goth. I got no idea on this.
Well, it's either the yellow claw or Fu Manchu. But seeing it's comics, I want to say the Yellow Claw.
Okay, we'll go with the Yellow Claw. I don't know on that one. The last name Mackenzie, the sometimes hero villain, has helped the Avengers and the Fantastic Four, but has also periodically declared war on the surface world from his dominion of Atlantis. Aquaman, Nimrod, Atuma, or Namor?
Nimrod.
Nimrod? You sure? Okay.
Well, it's not Aquaman because he doesn't declare war.
Okay, so which ones? All right, yeah, all right. Which ones do we get wrong? So, we got number 9 wrong. He is such a world beater as he is a world eater. It's Galacticus, the cosmic vampire.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. Then what else do we get wrong here? Ernest Fairchild. It was Evil Ernie. Evil Ernie, a teenager with telepathic powers. That sounds like a porn name. What's your name, young man? And it was Bullseye. Ben Poindexter is the name of the psychotic hitman. So it was Bullseye. So you were wrong on that one.
Well, shit.
And it was Fu Manchu, the megalomaniac villain. Yes, so it was Fu Manchu. And Namor was the last Mackenzie, with last name Mackenzie, sometimes hero. Whoa.
It's okay.
All right. So we just scored average on this one. So we're not as good as we thought we were. Yeah,
hey, you're the big comic book guy. I was guessing. I didn't do too bad for guessing and not knowing shit about comic books.
All right. Well, it was all guesswork. So, all right. Here's your favorite one. This day trivia. This day trivia. I don't know the phrase. Pol for icy. POL, the number 4 ICY. Can you figure out this phrase? Pol for icy.
Pull for ice.
Pull for icy. I don't know. I'm just going to click the answer. Foreign policy. Oh, I get it. The number 4. Yeah, foreign policy. Yeah.
Oh, God. Foreign policy.
You're funny.
God, whatever. My neighbor on the other side, she must be doing her dishes. She keeps slamming her cupboards. God, what is it with people and slamming shit? I'm in between 2 noisy motherfuckers, let me tell you.
Hold on a minute. You just reminded me. I got to push a button here, damn it.
Okay,
you,
go ahead.
You and your foul mouth. I just got to push a button.
The views, opinions, and satirical content expressed on Sportcat's Daily Gazette are those of the host, Glenn Sportcat Jackson, and do not reflect the views of any affiliated networks, sponsors, or platforms hosting the show. This show is intended for entertainment purposes only. Please note, satire and humor, all commentary, especially on news, sports, and entertainment, is presented in a satirical manner. Statements made on this show should not be taken as factual reporting or professional advice.
That's right. Don't take anything we say as professional advice.
Everybody in my side of the complex needs to all move out and just leave me here by myself. They aggravate me too.
Kurt Goodell starves himself to death on this date, January 14th, 1978. He's considered one of the greatest logicians in history. He suffered mental instability in his later years. The 71-year-old mathematician starved to death after developing a fear of being poisoned. His paranoia was so great that he would only eat food prepared by his wife. When she became ill and was hospitalized for 6 months and unable to prepare his food, he refused to eat and ultimately starved to death. He weighed only 65 pounds at the time of his death. Wow. His two incompetence theorems, the mathematical logic, demonstrate the inherent limitations of every formal axiomatic system containing basic arithmetic, and is considered a groundbreaking achievement. I don't even know what the hell any of that means, so... He left Austria in 1939 after it became part of Nazi Germany. His association with his Jewish scientists made it difficult for him to find work, and he was in danger of being drafted. So he and his wife moved to Princeton, New Jersey, becoming a U.S. citizen in 1947. At Princeton, he befriended and worked with Albert Einstein. Okay.
Yep.
On this day in 1952, network TV's first early morning show debuted on NBC, The Today Show. Dave Garroway was the first host until 1961, still running. It's the 5th longest running TV series. Well, okay. Interesting. Right. I don't watch that one. So Nanny, but you'd have to be up early in the morning. So Nannygate on this day in 1993. New York Times runs a story about Zoe Bard, U.S. President Clinton's choice for U.S. Attorney General, who was in charge of INS. She had hired illegal aliens and paid their Social Security taxes. Her nomination was later withdrawn. Okay. I kind of remember that. America's Funniest Videos premieres this day in 1990. TV's America's Funniest Home Videos on ABC. Originally aired in 1989, based on the Japanese variety show Fun TV with Kido-chan and Kin-chan.
I don't think I actually woke up till the 80s, so... Yeah.
Chris says the guy knew math but couldn't equate not eating with certain death. Yeah, it's true. The Bionic Woman debuted on ABC this day in 1976. Lindsay Wagner as Jamie Summers, who used her bionic powers to carry out high-risk government missions, was a spinoff from the $6 Million Man. Elvis, Aloha from Hawaii. This date in 1973 makes TV history when a claimed estimated 1.5 billion viewers worldwide tuned in to watch the live broadcast Elvis, Aloha from Hawaii via satellite. The estimated viewership is somewhat inflated considering there is less than 1 billion total viewers in the country in which it aired. Okay. It's also the most expensive entertainment special up until that time, costing $2.5 million. The concert was a way for Elvis to perform live overseas since his manager, Tom Parker, the Colonel, was an illegal immigrant and feared that if he tried to leave the country, he might be deported back to his native Holland. Why didn't he just become American? So
Or
Trump would have thrown him out.
Yeah.
Trump would have thrown him out.
Yeah, but not until now. I mean, I'm pretty sure that guy's very, very old or already dead.
I don't think Colonel's around anymore. Edgar Allan Poe's Metzengerstein, I don't know what the hell that is, a tale of imitation of the Germany Edgar Allan Poe's first published short story appears in the Philadelphia Saturday Courier magazine. It was his entry to a writing contest held by the magazine, but it did not win. Okay, so this day in 1639, the first written constitution in America. The fundamental orders are created for the government of Connecticut. These earned Connecticut its nickname of the Constitution State. Birthdays today. William Bendix, the life of Riley, was born in 1906. Best known for playing Chester A. Riley. Okay. And he was a radio star. Sterling Holloway, American actor and voice of Pooh, the snake in Jungle Book, and the Cheshire Cat in Alice's Disney in Wonderland. I screwed that up. Disney's Alice in Wonderland. Sterling Holloway, born this day in 1905. The creator of Dr. Dolittle, Hugh Lofting, was born this day in 1886. Wow, the story of Dr. Dolittle was published in 10 sequels in 1920. And the creator of the modern style comic strip, Richard Felton Outcalt, American cartoonist, he is considered the creator of the modern comic strip. He created the first recurring character in 1894, the Yellow Kid of Hogan's Alley. He was popularized by the use of the word balloons in 1896 and multi-paneled comics. He also created Buster Brown. So the Yellow Kid represented the kids of New York's slums of the late 1800s. His head was shaved, as was common in children that had been treated for lice, and wore a nightshirt that was a hand-me-down from an older sister. All right, there we go. Benedict Arnold, born this day in 1741. American general, traitor. He attempted to betray West Point to the British during the American Revolution. Before this, he was considered an American hero of the Revolution. He helped capture the British garrison of the Fort Ticonderoga, hindered a British invasion of New York at the Battle of Lake Champlain, and played a crucial role in the surrender of the British General John Burgoyne's army of Saratoga. However, he began spying for the British and plotted to surrender West Point. When his plot was exposed, he began fighting for the British. Yeah, he has a wonderful story.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Mark Antony, born this day in 83 BC, a Roman general. There we go. So Jason Bateman from the Hogan family. David Hogan, born this day in 1969. Faye Dunaway, an American Oscar-winning actress from Bonnie and Clyde, born this day in 1941. Frank Aletter, an American actor. He appeared in TV and movie series, born in 1926. Bringing Up Buddy, It's About Time, and Mr. Roberts. Okay. Oh, and Tora Tora. Guy Williams, born this day in 1924. Zorro from 57 to 61. Lost in Space. Remember him?
Oh, yep, I sure do.
1924. Mary Ann Jackson. No, I don't know if she's Ken or not. 1923. One of the Little Rascals' older sister of Weezer. I don't remember her. She appeared in 32 Our Gang's films from 28 to 31. Okay. Ken Sailors, Born this day in 1921, he was a pro basketball player, America basketball player, college player of the year. 5'10", he popularized the jump shot, which he developed while playing against his much taller brother. Andy Rooney, born this day in 1919, an American Emmy-winning commentator on 60 Minutes. Did you like him?
Not really.
One of the best things I ever saw him do was he was going around and buying gas, and he was trying to get the 0.9 cent back.
Oh
And the people were so confused. The people were, what? What? The people were so, and he really gave, he says, well, your sign says, and he explained the math. He says, I want my 0.9 cent. And the clerks were like, what the hell is he talking about?
9 cents and shut up. Let him go away.
That was funny.
I want to put out that on this day, today in 2026, one of my animals is probably going to kill me because I have a 20-pound cat sitting in my arms and I have a dog that's giving me the stink eye real bad. So,
well, we'll carry it live, Brenda. It'll get us views and ratings. So there we go. Mark Goodson, born this day in 1915, TV producer to Tell the Truth and What Is My Line, The Price is Right, and Family Feud. Some of those are still going on. Harold Russell, a Canadian-born American Oscar-winning actor. He was first visibly handicapped person to appear in a major motion picture, having lost both hands in World War II. Okay, he won Oscar for The Best Years of Her Life, which he sold in 1992, making him the first person to publicly sell his Oscar. And Trump now has it, so there you go. So. Hal Roach was born this day in 1892, an American Oscar-winning film director for Harold Lloyd and Laurel Lynn Hardy, as well as the Little Rascals. Albert Schweitzer was born this day in 1875, a German Nobel-winning medical missionary and philosopher. Thornton Waldo Burgess was born in 1874, author of children's books, the creator of Peter Rabbit and the Briar Patch, Reddy Fox, and Grandfather Frog. There you go. And they've all been banned now, so there you go. So
right?
Probably. I was looking at something last night talking about things that were banned. I was like, this is banned? Oh, it was Pepe Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew is banned. I was like, what?
Yep.
Why is Pepe banned? So I don't know. I was
because he was sexually harassing the cat.
That's right. Yeah.
That
he was
why
raping her.
That's why he was banned. Although all I ever seen him do was hug her and hold her down and give her a kiss, but apparently that was just too far.
That was too much. So yeah, she should have punched him in the throat. So it's too much. Let's see. I'll go through here. I had more time today. I should have went through and just deleted some of this. Lance Armstrong on this day admits to using performance enhancing drugs in 2013. Wasn't it because he didn't have but one testicle or something?
I don't know. Probably. That's what happens when you lie about going to the moon. you lose a testicle.
No. Lance Armstrong, the cyclist. You're thinking of Neil Armstrong. Neil Armstrong took performance-enhancing drugs to go to the moon. Jesus
Lance, Neil, tomato.
This is why I can't get trivia. Oh my God. In 1963, even I know this. George Wallace was
toes are kicking in. Shut up.
Oh, Jesus Christ. 1963, George Wallace was sworn in as the governor of Alabama with the pledge, segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever. He later repudiated.
Did he lose a nut too?
I don't know what he lost. So
Okay.
all right. We're just gonna move on because I can't with you.
That's not
It's
good.
National Dress
None of
Up Your
that.
Pet Day, Brenda. So you're supposed to dress your pet. So
Why
hello,
can't-
Wendell. Welcome. So
He's got too much hair right now. I'll dress him after he gets shaved.
it's National Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day. Do you like hot pastrami sandwiches?
Yes.
Okay. It's Cesarean Section Day, C-section Day,
Oh, well,
Feast
that's what
of the Ass Day.
Hmm?
I'm
What?
just leaving that one alone. It's Feast of the Ass Day. I just leave that one alone. Yeah. Go research it yourself. International Kite Day. Make our Sankri. Nah, I don't know what the hell that is. National Take the Stairs Day. I don't even know how to pronounce that one. Novi God Day, and that's a federal holiday apparently in Russia. Organize Your Home Day. Orthodox New Year. Pongai Day. Ratification Day. Take a Missionary to Lunch Day. Oh, no, never mind. Leave it alone. World Logic Day. So I'll just leave that one.
and working with me is National Sangria Day.
Yeah. 64 days until spring begins. So 64 days. We're in the 14th day of 2026, obviously. There's the Feast of the Ass Day. Just go Google it yourself. I'm not gonna.
Wendell, I lost a leg, not an ass.
Let's see. We'll move on from that. And it's the 25th day of winter. It just can't. It's got to go away soon. So I didn't bring up the world's baseball countdown timer. I didn't bring that up. Damn it! I should have. Let's see. Let's jump into some news. We're running a little bit ahead of schedule. All right, so we're gonna read this article, and then we're going to watch a video.
A peaceful
this comes from MLK50, which their slogan is "Justice Through Journalism." A peaceful anti-ICE march turned ugly when the Tennessee Highway Patrol drove into the crowd, hitting at least 3 people. Patrollers also arrested a woman who appeared to be trying to prevent them from driving further into the gathered pedestrians. By Catherine Burgess. A peaceful march protesting the presence of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement in American cities turned violently Sunday when the Tennessee Highway Patrol officers drove several vehicles into the back of the crowd, hitting at least 3 people. The troopers also arrested one of several protesters who attempted to prevent them from driving further into the gathered pedestrians. The march began with hundreds walking west on Summer Avenue in Memphis from the AutoZone on Waring Road until they reached Grahamwood Elementary School. Immediately before the school, the Memphis Police Department set up a barricade to allow the crowd to safely cross North Graham Street. The group included families with small children, a handful of people with dogs, and signs proclaiming, "I prefer my vodka neat, no ice." I could agree with that. Immigrants make America great and dictators fall when people rise. How's that working out in Iran? The march had already turned around at Grahamwood and passed back through the roadblock when more than 20 THP, Tennessee Highway Patrol vehicles, drove rapidly behind and alongside the crowd, which was walking on the sidewalk in about half of the roadway. "We were trying to create awareness and show the city that we're tired, not only of what's happening in other parts of the country, but what's going on here in Memphis," said Jose Salazar, an organizer with Indivisible Memphis and Free the 901. I was not expecting the highway patrol to act the way they did. They came in speeding. They were acting really aggressive. We never got a warning to get out of the street. Do you need a warning to get out of the street? I'm just curious.
Well,
Volunteer safety marshals and protesters, including Rebecca Leathers, she's 55, stood in front of the vehicles seeking to block them from further driving into the crowd. Others at the march said they simply didn't have time to move to the sidewalk. As a cruiser drove past Leathers, she slapped the side of the vehicle with her open hand. The horror. The trooper driving the vehicle exited and dragged her by her cardigan as she leaned over as if to pick up something, then pushed against the vehicle. She was soon placed in the back seat of a cruiser. Members of the crowd turned towards the trooper chanting, "Let her go." And what did she do? "Holy shit, that was scary," one protester said from the sidewalk. "They were acting like they were going to run us all over," another one said. "They did. They hit 2 people," the first protester replied. Video taken from the scene from different angles shows at least 3 people, 2 at least were wearing safety vests, were hit by police cruisers. All 3 appeared to be able to walk away afterwards. At least 1 went to urgent care, according to posts on social media. We're going to get to this. THP released 21 seconds of one of the incidents, posting on Facebook that it shows the individual holding on to the trooper's vehicles, lying down, and then standing right back up.
Yep.
It shows the white lines on the road disappearing under the car, indicating that it is moving up until it hits the safety marshal, who grabs at the front of the vehicle as he falls backwards, legs under the vehicle. When he stands back up, he wags a finger at the police trooper and begins walking away.
Yeah.
Our priority is public safety for motorists, protesters, and certainly troopers, the THP posted. When someone enters the roadway, it creates a serious and immediate risk. Troopers are trained to respond to prevent injuries or worse outcomes. One protester, David, was at the tail end of the march when he heard the THP sirens, then turned to see them driving aggressively towards the crowd. They slowed when they got close, but continued to push into the march. Raheem said he saw the safety marshal get bumped by the vehicle and confirmed that the vehicle was moving when it struck the man. When you're on foot, a car might be going 5 or 10 miles an hour. But when you're on foot, this big old SUV, it doesn't matter, he said. It's going to do damage as it barrels at the people, into the people. Marchers questioned why the THP drove up on the crowd they were conducting after MPD had blocked traffic to allow them to cross. Another shows a cruiser driving into 2 people at the same time. He confirmed that he witnessed the incident, and I was standing right beside the people that got struck. The THP has not responded to multiple questions from MLK 50, Justice Through Journalism, about its actions. On Facebook, they did not explain why they drove rapidly on the protesters. They drove on them. The affidavit of complaints against Leathers, filled out by troopers Brandon Andrews, said they had been radioed that protesters were engaging in physical altercations with law enforcement on Summer Avenue in Graham, and that he and other troopers arrived at the scene of the altercation, but were unable to proceed because they were blocking traffic.
Yep. I'll tell you what happened in Texas when you're done with that story.
So let's watch the first video. We'll watch the first video. We want to give these people their time here. So this is 1:18. Wait, here they come. They're driving aggressively. Oh my God. They're going to drive into the crowd, Brenda. Wait a minute. But wait.
Like
they have stopped.
Yes.
Oh, they're honking their little horns. The protesters, they're waving their signs angrily as the police push further.
Approaching the car.
Oh, I think he took the little old lady out.
What the hell?
I think they took out another one. Oh my God, there's blood everywhere, Brenda.
Yeah, okay. Oh my God.
Notice how the angle is pointed down on the camera.
Yeah.
notice that. The officer's out there arguing with this crazy person. This officer, he appears to be trying to keep the crowd back. And this lady, well, apparently she is the one that struck the side of the vehicle.
Look at them. They're
taking Grandma with her crocheted hat into custody. They've drug her from the crowd, Brenda. Jesus Christ. You can't make these headlines up. All right, so there's the first evidence they give us. Let's see what this next video shows. They surround them in this one. So let's watch this. I want to make sure that we're fair and balanced here, and we're up the middle. Oh, here they come. This is from the opposite. Oh my God. They have run that poor man down.
Oh my God, what are they doing? These
it's dangerous.
Are out of control, man.
It's dangerous for the police to be there. Getting people out of the roadway. All right. So hold on. I got to mute that because that's enough of that. All right. So yeah, there is the witness that is produced by the reputable news website MLK50. All right. Yeah. And let's just let's just show what the body cam show or the traffic cam shows. Good Lord, get off my screen. I got enough notifications here. Go away. Good Lord. All right. So this is from the THP. Oh, Jesus. Traffic cam. Not traffic cam, dash cam. Let's watch what happens here. So here's the vehicle at the rear. Oh, he's coming up in the middle.
Yep.
Now watch this guy. This is the guy he runs over. Oh my God, he's under the car, Brenda. And that's
what a dumbass. Hi, Sherry. Oh my God.
He is in the center of the road.
He stands there.
No. Oh my God. And he runs him over.
He didn't even move.
He didn't even move.
That is funny. Oh my God. Well,
that video is tearing Tennessee up today.
Oh my
How this innocent safety patrol was run over and drug.
Yeah, okay.
He hasn't even dropped his radio.
Oh my God. Stupid.
There you go. I want the entire world to form their own opinion of what the THP did.
So let me tell you what happened here. So in Texas, you're not allowed to gather in the roads. Okay, you have no safety. If somebody runs your ass over, well, then that's your bad. It is illegal to block roadways here. Okay, so officers were coming up the street. There was a lot of officers' cars coming up the street, and a big group of protesters start running towards them in the middle of the road. Right? What did the Texas officers do? They put their cars in park. They all got out and they ran towards the crowd. And needless to say, several people were tackled and arrested, and the rest of them got OC'd and cleared the roadway.
Well, you saw how they drug Grandma out of the crowd there. The THP did. Her crochet hat never left her head.
So our governor said, this is not Minnesota.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't. There's a video I was going to show that I left out to make sure we had enough time, but of a police officer telling a lady that this isn't Seattle as he's arresting her.
Right. Our cops roast the crowd. They didn't care.
Well, apparently THP just drives straight through them. So
yeah.
Bodies flying everywhere. Jesus Christ. This is your fair and balanced news, ladies and gentlemen. And I didn't have to look hard to get to, I just brought up the THB story, and then there was the blood and carnage. Oh, it was horrible. So Chris says that guy looked like an NBA player trying to get a fake charging call. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that was in Tennessee. That's the breaking one that it has Memphis residents all upset, and they're protesting today. And the rest of the state is going, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm telling you, man, these people, there's something wrong with their heads.
So we got another one here in a minute, but the next story today comes to us from Red State. Hidden cameras reveal Secret Service breach to the J.D. Vance detail. It has been compromised. Since its founding, the president and vice president and other senior government officials have relied on the United States Secret Service to provide security for them, if needed, their families. It has, for the most part, done their best, regardless of their personal opinions of the agents. That's how an organization like this must work. So when an agent betrays that trust, it is more hateful. It is more, and that is precisely what James O'Keefe seems to have uncovered in the form of a Secret Service agent on the detail of Vice President Vance, who has leaked serious details about his travel arrangements and how his detail is constituted. So this undercover journalist found an agent who's a holdover from the Biden administration and stated that he voted for Biden and expressed his opposition to the administration and ICE. So he took photos. He did videos, gave videos of secure and secret areas and details of the vice president. So the only good thing that come out of this is that he revealed this to an American journalist and not a Chinese or Iranian spy.
Hopefully this guy has been let go.
Well, as a side note, he is now suspended.
Well, there you go.
You can go online. James O'Keefe shows videos, pictures. He doesn't he blocks out certain things and blurs others, but the guy give it all up for a piece of tail. Apparently he was it's giving up information because in the video she's like, can I see your badge again? Oh, is that a Secret Service ID? He's just he was texting them, showing giving locations, giving security procedures, detailing future travel plans of the vice president, described physical procedures for protecting the vice president, described shift changes, procedures, and then shared images that he had taken aboard Air Force Two. So, yeah, you can go find James O'Keefe over on X.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Read the whole thing there, but he's been placed on leave after the security leak.
Chris says, but all agents are up the middle. Yeah,
exactly.
I call bullshit. No.
Exactly. So this article is from Twitchy. If you want to go read the whole thing, it breaks the whole thing down pretty well into the fact that people are even questioning if it was real. He was giving so much detailed information. Yeah, that's our Secret Service right there. So from UPI, I think that's United Press International, Trump is freezing federal funds to sanctuary jurisdictions. This was breaking as we were coming on. President Trump has said he plans to freeze all federal funds going to sanctuary cities amid his administration's intensifying immigration crackdown. And of course, that will be met with litigation. By the way, the first judge has ruled against Minnesota, that they're not going to stop the ICE agents from enforcing the law. So the first judge has already ruled. That story was hard to find. So They were bearing that
Of
one.
course it was.
So multiple states and multiple cities are going to be affected by this. So prepare for litigation, because we love to take care of people and not the residents. So we get a story about that too. And it wasn't even our country. Apparently, Trump yelled "F you" and responded to a disgruntled Ford employee while he was touring the Ford factory. So he yelled at the Ford workers during the visit yesterday. We covered that when he was in Dearborn. The disgruntled employee yelled "pedophile protector," and then the cell phone captured the incident where you can clearly see Trump shouting back "F you" while raising his middle finger, and then he walks off. The employee has been suspended, but get this, and I didn't bring that article up. He's already started a GoFundMe account and had close to $500,000. So I need somebody to do that to me. Please do that to me. So good Lord. Well, this video, now this one, we're going to watch this one and form our own opinion on this, because, well, our media just doesn't always seem to get the fair and balance or up the middle approach. So this video shows another Minnesota woman attempting to block a nice vehicle with her car, and she gets yolked, Y-O-L-K-E-D, I don't even know what that word means, up in a hurry. So chaos reigns supreme in Minnesota as Federal Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, clashed with pro-criminal illegal agitators during a raid in a residential neighborhood. So let's watch this video. It's a good one, because we want to be fair and balanced and up. She is yelling. She appears angry, and she's honking her horn. They're telling her to move. Can you hear this, or is it just in my ears?
No, it's just in your ears.
Oh, she took off and tried to drive. That guy tried to touch one of the agents. Oh, he's telling him to back the F up. Oh, they're all videotaping this. And, well, she is not moving, but they're blowing their little whistles. God, that's annoying. I think I would have to shoot somebody. No, they're telling her to move. They're giving her lawful command. Well, she's trying to drive off. And, well, it appears that they're subduing the subject that is trying to run over the ICE agent. They're removing her from the vehicle. She's not coming out willingly. She appears to be crying. And they get her out. She's still got her seatbelt on. So the officer cuts the seatbelt off of her so it doesn't strangle her. Oh, there's all kinds of video of this incident. So, yep, they've freed her from the seatbelt so she's not entangled. Now they're arresting her, placing her in custody. And the crowd seems to be angry about this. But she's going to jail because she wouldn't move. Why don't you help that woman you're screaming? I believe they are. They helped her out of her car, and they helped her into a nice set of silver bracelets. Nice and shiny. Oh, she's just trying to drive down the street. They're yelling. So, all right. Well, so for her prize, she got a nice new set of shiny bracelets and her steering wheel cut. And I think one of the back windows was busted out. Now they're going to park her vehicle safely for her as they take her to an awaiting police vehicle. So, all right. So there's.
If you look at what I sent you, it's that video. It's just a quick one about what happened in the factory.
Okay. All right. We'll look at it in a minute. So apparently, Brenda, she was a disabled driver.
Is that why she would go and stop real quick and then move another inch and stop real quick? And Is that what it was?
Here's what I think we should do to prevent somebody else from being seriously injured or killed by either a driver or a police officer. I think that they should just start flattening the tires. I mean, really, that's it. That's what we do in the fire department for safety. We don't want a vehicle to move. We have a tool where we poke a big round hole in the side of that tire so we're safe. So I think ICE agents, all right, you're going to park in the middle of the road, pop, pop, pop. Now let's help you get out of here and get into some nice shiny silver bracelets. So,
right.
Disabled woman was drugged by ICE from her car. She was just trying to get to her doctor's appointment, Brenda.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my God.
People are upset because they've drug a disabled woman out of her car.
She wasn't disabled enough to be a pain in the ass.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So,
hello, white women, quit being so stupid. What are you doing?
Yeah, well, she was disabled, Brenda. Come on.
So am I. I only got one leg, but if I'm driving and ICE is telling me to get out of the way, I'm going to get the fuck out the way.
Here's another headline. ICE sparks outrage for brutally dragging a woman from her car in Minneapolis again. They brutally drug her from her car. These headlines, I can't with this. So.
Oh my God.
She was drugged out and violently assaulted by officers. I think she was given the opportunity by law enforcement to move on. Nothing to see.
Three times.
At least. So. But there you go. There's the headlines. They violently drug a handicapped woman from.
I am so over these retarded people.
So with the growing civil unrest, Chris says she confused the highway for a blue painted large parking space. So apparently at the hotels, restaurants, and places the agents are going, the servers and staff are being paid by professional agitators to get information in so they can data breach these agents. So apparently 4,500 agents have had stolen identity, according to the Department of Homeland. Now there's a self-styled accountability initiative and the largest ever breach. Aside from names, it gives work emails, telephone numbers, their roles, and sometimes their resume data. And then they post it online. There's a website you can go to and you can see up to 4,500 agents.
How the hell are they getting their resume?
I'm sure it's probably so they'll get their name and then they search them and they probably got something on LinkedIn or something. But yeah. So hotel staff, bartenders, waiters, waitresses are all selling their information to these people. So there you go. And these are the people they're protecting, by the way. This comes to us from Border Hawk. Illegal aliens with nightmare rap sheets are being captured amid historic enforcement. And we'll just go through a few of them. This one from Mexico. Child sexual assault, carnal abuse, 4 DUIs, was ordered deported in 2016. I don't think Trump was president then. This guy is from Laos. Strong arm sodomy of a boy, strong arm sodomy of a girl. Other aggravated sexual offense, 9 counts of larceny, unauthorized use of a vehicle, 4 counts of fraud, vehicle theft, 2 counts of drug possession, obstructing justice, receiving in possession of stolen property, burglary, check forgery, had been ordered to be deported in 2018. Other more serious charges are pending. Another one from Laos, strong arm raped, strong-armed assault against a family member, assault with weapons, Additional sex offenses, domestic violence involving strangulation have been ordered deported in 2012. These people from Laos up there apparently are some bad people. Rape of a man with a weapon, another one from Laos. Rape with force. All of these people have been ordered to be deported. They have DUIs and rape, sodomy, and child sexual crimes against them. And these are the people they're protecting in Minnesota that they're willing to die for and get shot for.
Isn't that just lovely? That's just lovely.
Don't understand.
I don't either. Because it didn't happen to them and it didn't happen to their children. So they don't care.
So this comes to us from Minnesota's Free Press. They have been watching the enforcement action at the airport, and they have noticed that there is a very large uptick of flights leaving the airport, taking people out.
Oh,
daily.
Really?
Daily up to 150. And it's just wrong that we're doing it to these poor people. So they have found $130 million has been moved from Minnesota to Ohio via airports and couriers. They have a new leg of crime that is occurring. This comes to us from Just the News. They will go to the airport and drop off attaché cases, and the person or courier will be there to pick it up. They declare the cash as legally required on documents they have forged, and then they have other couriers travel abroad with them to Dubai through Amsterdam, and then from there it gets lost. Massive cash operation movements from multiple Somalian immigration communities. So far, they've got 130 million in the past week, but they have caught up to 700 million since 2024. But this is the people we're protecting. So, yeah. And then Chris made reference to this earlier. The ICE agent, Jonathan Ross, I shouldn't say his name probably, he suffered internal bleeding after his encounter with Renee Good during the shooting incident. So he suffered internal bleeding. It was to the hip or abdomen. And they're saying that it could have been anything because they don't want to give away his medical information, but they're more than glad to give his credit card information up. That it could have been anything from bruising to internal bleeding. So, oh my God. So, yeah, they go into depth in this article. This comes to us from Daily Mail. And you can read the whole article, and it even goes into detailing the incident and how there will probably not be prosecution on the ICE agent. So, but he did have internal bleeding and bruising, according to a hospital report that someone has given them. According to border czar Tom Holman, the agent has gone into hiding due to safety concerns for him and his family's life. There are wanted posters with his picture, his license plate, and death threats on him and his family. So,
and they wonder why they be masked and stay that way.
Exactly. So, this comes to us from Portland. It's photos of a heavily damaged patrol vehicle that was rammed by Tren de Aragua illegals. You know, this is the ones that they cried over. The police chief cried over. You can see the photograph here. The front of the car is practically destroyed. There's dents all over the driver's side. It doesn't appear to be very operable. It may be, but this is the one that they were crying over. So... after they beat his car.
Somebody make this shit make sense, please.
I can't. I don't understand. I just don't understand. So, well, this comes to us from a France news source. Trump says U.S. control of Greenland is vital for the Golden Dome. I knew it had something to do with gold, Brenda. I knew it. I knew it. If Trump's involved, it has to have something to do with gold. So we talked about this actually earlier, that it is vital for the missile defense system because of the location and the arc of the incoming missiles to the United States. This would give us a better chance of shooting them down, which in my opinion might make this whole side of the world safer. So
Possibly.
Yeah, could be. So US Express, their headline is that Trump could move on Greenland in weeks, and officials are expressing concerns. So oh, wait a minute, there's a breaking news one. So hold on, let's click on that and see. Donald Trump sends fierce 6-word message to NATO as fears explode. Oh, Lord. What did he say?
Make your own money.
I am the one who saved NATO. Is that the 6 words? That's it? That's what got him? Oh, that's what got him. That got them all upset. So one way or the other, we're going to have Greenland. So his threatening remarks come as they... Jesus. I guess they saw how quickly we just take Venezuela. I mean, that shit's ours. So now here's an interesting headline. This comes to us from Europe TV. It's a Europe station. Brussels is refusing to confirm Greenland is covered by the EU defense clause as the threats escalate from the Trump administration. So what this in fact says is they're not protected by NATO or Europe, according to the EU Commission. Under Article 47, if we invaded, there would be nobody to protect them, and they're not required to protect them. Their own rules. And it says here, if you go on and read the fine detail, it basically says it's pretty much already America's. So it's because we've got the only military base there protecting them. So
welcome, Greenland.
Denmark is now sending military reinforcements to Greenland. So
Denmark, stay out of it.
They finally got it. They're going to send their guys out there with some wooden shoes or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
PJ Media, European crybabies are having a cow over Trump's interest in Greenland. So they're met the other day in Denmark, and they said if we had a choice, we'd rather be part of Denmark in the NATO. But the EU is going, not so fast. You may not be covered. But the U.S. has got the only operating military there, the ones that protect them. So France, well, they've got a aircraft carrier en route. So oh my God. Yeah, they got an aircraft carrier there. So
everybody keeps screaming, World War III, World War III. And I'm over here thinking, the way this is done, this is going to be the funniest war I've ever seen in my life.
Well,
it's some goofy shit going on.
Speaking of that, this headline comes to us from Just the News. The U.S. is advising some personnel to leave bases in Qatar as Iran threatens retaliatory strikes. And we have a picture here of some of the bases. Let me bring this up here that surround Iran that are American. And all these places, you see the U.S. flag is where we have troops. And we've started withdrawing American troops, non-essential and family members. But Iran is using this to saber rattle, saying, see, the Americans are already retreating. You might want to look up tonight there, Mr. Ayatollah. So Trump has said military intervention appears likely and possibly within the next 24 hours. As the U.S. is evacuating Middle East military bases. So I think they're taking the families out and non-essential employees.
Yes. I'm surprised they let go.
So, well, I mean, we have to. So, and then We have sparked global panic, Brenda. Do you know how we did that?
We voted in Trump.
Well, that was part. Donald Trump has frozen the visa process for 75 countries, including Russia and Iran. And of course, we already knew about some of the others with Somalia, but now it's other places like Afghanistan, Brazil, Iraq, Minnesota. Oh, no, wait, they're part of us. So he is basically shutting down our border worldwide, and that has sparked global panic. So we're pulling our citizens back and we're slamming our doors. So that's got all kinds of people upset. So
Case closed.
you can go through here. There's a whole list of countries, probably into a couple. Bahamas. Wow, they got kicked. I see Bermuda didn't make it, so darn bad luck. Let's see. Cuba, obviously. Congo, Fiji, Georgia. I've been to Georgia. Ghana. Haiti, Iran, Iraq, Jamaica, Jordan. They were an ally. Kazakhstan. Yeah, been there. Kuwait, been there. Yeah. I've been to some of these countries. Shit, I might be careful. They're going to be knocking on my door next. So, in Yemen, Uganda, Uruguay. Oh man, they got a Tanzania. I don't even. Where's Tanzania? So don't see Australia on there. So our dear friends in Australia, you're safe. They can still come and go to the U.S. So can England, it appears. So, Egypt. That was a surprise right there. So yeah, so he has sparked panic, Brenda. So shut the door. 75 countries can't come in. Well, I think it's about time. So, and this comes from the New York Post. It was breaking news. Iran's judiciary chief has issued spine-chilling execution orders, and this talks about a 26-year-old protester that awaits death. They're supposed to have a public execution. I think it is tonight, our time. So we'll see what happens on that. But they're supposed to have a mass public execution Wednesday night, our time.
If they did that here, I bet a lot of shit would stop.
Well, ironically enough, we have a politician that talks about that. And what do you think is behind his name? A D or an R, Brenda? Just guessing. Well,
let's see. Let's do a D.
Democratic Representative Vindman. Irony with the Iranians protesting and what we see in the U.S. So he's being interviewed on the cable news network, CNN's News Central. He's a Democrat from Virginia. And he said that we should support the Iranian people in their struggle for freedom and independence. And the Iranian people are protesting largely peaceful on the streets, and they're being attacked and murdered. And I think there's an irony, obviously, in what we see with ICE on American streets. We, first of all, I think, recognize the Iranian regime is an authoritarian regime that is oppressing its people. And I recognize that in my own family experience. We fled from a communist authoritarian bad guy regime, and we need to support the Iranian people in their struggle for freedom and independence. They're protesting largely peacefully on the streets and being attacked and murdered. And I think there's an irony, obviously, in what we see with the ICE agents. He continued, but we just need to stay focused on Iran. He changed the subject as soon as he said it.
Wow.
Hello, Coley. Where you been? We missed you, darling. So, yeah, there you go.
I went looking for her show last night, and I couldn't find it to save my life.
It's top secret. You got to have the secret handshake, Brenda.
Yes.
Dear God, please do not let Justice Brown Jackson Kennedy, however the hell you say it, dear God, do not let her be in my family tree. She embarrassed herself. She embarrassed herself. She made up some new words and some new legal definitions that even the Chief Justice had to say, what the fuck? So,
Why is she even there? Oh, that's right. She was a
Yeah,
DEI hire.
I had hope for her. I had hope when she was brought in. I really did. But she mangled some words. I'm going to try and read this. And I'm not, let me read this. You are overarching. You have the overarching classification. You know, everybody has to be play on the team that is the same as their sex at birth. But then you have a gender identity definition that is operating within that, meaning a distinction, meaning that for cisgender girls, they can play consistent with their gender identity. For transgender girls, they can't.
Okay.
What in the absolute hell did she just say? And what is a cisgender? Is this a new word?
Yeah. Somebody, they keep writing their own damn English book. Somebody needs to clip all the shit that is happening now and make a comic book, because this is what it reminds me of.
It's unbelievable that
I don't even think that girl went to school. This is not the first time that we've heard her.
No, she made up her own word. Cisgender.
No, that's been out. I just don't know what it means, but still, she's an idiot.
Well,
she's her and AOC need to go back to the strip joints. AOC behind the bar and her on a fucking pole.
No. You took it as cisgender. She is pronouncing and saying cisgender. Cisgender. CISGINGER. Cisgender. What the hell is a cisgender? Do you get it with your espresso? I don't understand. She even confused the prosecution and the defense, both sides, and Chief Justice had to get involved and say, "Wait a minute, we've already defined what a male and a female is," and to which she replied that she was not a biologist.
Okay, where is that mothership? I got to get off this rock. This damn thing is sinking fast with stupidity. I can't do it no more.
Well, that's all right. Here's a story you probably won't get anywhere else. A transgender redhead. It could be. I don't know. They have rights. And apparently, according to our Chief Justice, cisgingers are allowed to play in any sport they want. So,
reindeer games.
All right. Well, check this out. This one was hidden a little bit. I had to dig for this. Antifa plunges Berlin, which is not our country, into darkness while Germans are left to die. So apparently there was a strike where Antifa terrorists from the Vulcan group, I don't know if they're with Star Trek or not, they attacked a power distribution circuit in southern Berlin using explosives. Took 5 days and foreign assistance from Austria, not Australia, Austria, to restore power to the city. It was devastating and a sign of state incompetence. 130,000 people suffered with one fatality. For ordinary citizens, the situation was dire. They froze. They were not prepared to make warm meals and spent nights sitting in darkness. Fear was constant, and organized migrant burglary gangs exploited the chaos. Emergency services at police and fire were unreachable, and mobile phone networks failed. But the German government took the immigrants and put them in hotels. And they told the residents that it would be 70 euros per night if you were to evacuate and go at your own risk, leaving your property to a hotel. They went door to door and provided hot food and drinks to the immigrants community, but not the entire community. Their own government turned on them. And they took care of the undocumented immigrants before they took care of their own residents.
I'm going to use whiteout on my dual citizenship and take Germany out.
Oh, if you have dual citizenship, you might want to pay attention to some of these new rules. So you could be deported.
But I can't because I was born to American parents.
Doesn't matter. You might want to read some of the
military. It was military.
I hear what you're saying, but the Democrats are trying to get it to where even if you're an American and you have a dual citizenship, they could yank you and send you somewhere else.
Oh, and I will roll my ass into Congress.
Well, just let me know when you do. I will start a
stand on one leg, and I will yank my pants down and tell each and every one of those Democrats to kiss my ass.
All right, Brenda. Well, I had to make sure this wasn't Jack in this story. Comes to us from Motor Biscuit. Let me know how I'm doing on time today. Okay. This comes to us from Motor Biscuit. Man tries to wheel dead wife onto an airplane. An elderly passenger has a lot of explaining to do. An 80-year-old man attempted to push his wife through airport security in a wheelchair. Officials discovered the woman was dead.
He didn't know.
She took the lady's hand to do a body scan and said she's got an abnormally low temperature. Wait, she's not breathing.
Oh, that poor guy. I bet he was sitting there talking to her the whole time.
He told authorities he knew she was dead after the gig was up. She had died inside the airport several hours earlier. So
my God.
They just wanted to return home. So. She died in the wheelchair in the airport, and he's like, well, fuck, I done paid for 2 tickets. I can get this bitch home.
That's one way to make sure she gets buried at home, huh?
I just don't understand.
You mean my wife's dead? Just put her in the wheelchair. I'll just take her on the airport.
Yeah, right. Home. Yeah, I didn't want the damn ticket, for God's sakes.
Oh my God. No. Is that illegal? Is that illegal to take your dead wife home in a wheelchair?
It could be illegal. So. All right. Well, I got another one for you. This one, Democrat Attorney General. The U.S. Attorney's Office is looking into a case of a Philadelphia woman that was stabbed 20 times and ruled suicide under Josh Shapiro. We're taking a fresh look into the death of the 20,000. Jesus Christ, let me start. We're taking a fresh look into the 2011 death of Ellen Greenberg, a Philadelphia teacher who died after being stabbed 20 times. 10 of those, and listen closely, 10 of those stab wounds were in the back of her neck and at the base of her skull. But her death was ruled a suicide.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
The first 10 were.
She used to work for those people that are above the law.
Initially, it was ruled a homicide, but then they overturned it and said she had a history of mental illness and that it was a suicide. A 10-inch blade was found sticking out of the front of her chest.
Oh, my God. Okay.
The sworn statement, the medical examiner said that it should be ruled something other than a suicide, but was later retracted because of her mental illness that caused her to stab herself repeatedly.
Yeah, in the back.
In the back of the head, in the neck. So, Josh Shapiro, the then Attorney General in Pennsylvania. So, that name, let's remember that. That may come back up again. So, they're opening that case.
Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Is that the same woman that came home from the grocery store and kicked in her front door and her groceries were all over the floor? And she was stabbed like 50 freaking times, and they said it was a suicide.
Yeah. Coley says they usually get rag cargo. Is it cheaper, Coley? Asking for a friend. Yeah. I've done paid for the ticket. I got to get the bitch home. She died back yonder.
Oh my God.
I want to tell the listeners that story doesn't surprise me, because as a paramedic, some of the things I've seen in my career, I had a guy come in from Kentucky to try to get to children's ER. He had a child that was having an asthma attack and was called 911 asking for a police escort when he crossed the line into Tennessee. And of course, he was questioned as to why. And he said he was going to Children's Hospital with his child. Seems logical. And when he was questioned medically, he told me, "It's okay, sir. I'm holding my kid's head out the window and I'm doing 80.
What?
Stop your car, sir. Stop now. He's getting plenty of oxygen. I'm going 80 miles an hour. Stop,
Oh
sir.
my God.
Stop your car." So a story like that does not surprise me. It just doesn't surprise me. Yeah, she was dead back yonder. I figured, hell, we were already here. Might as well keep going. I don't understand. Yeah, some of these stories just they don't surprise me. Yeah, they don't surprise me.
God.
Yeah, holding his head out the window, doing 80, doing good. So apparently Kiefer Sutherland got into some kind of physical assault with the driver of a Lyft or Uber rideshare driver. And apparently there was a physical altercation, and Kiefer was arrested, but the driver didn't need to be treated for injuries. So Kiefer's going to have to go to court.
He didn't like the price raise.
Apparently this is not his first brush with the law, but the first time that he's beat a rideshare driver up. So I'm not sure what the activity was, but Kiefer Sutherland went all 24 on his ass. So Tom Brady is in trouble because of comments he has made about soft generations that can't handle criticism or accountability.
Well, he's not wrong.
I mean, he hasn't tried to roll his wife through a ambulance checkpoint.
Well, that's
so.
true. That's true.
He was a guest on Spittin' Chicklets podcast, which ironically enough was the name I was going to use, but they took it. And they were talking about sports, and it brought up players and coaches. Players that eventually turn out to be coaches, sometimes they need to have a coach to deliver more discipline. To which Tom replied, "I would agree. But why do these coaches that are like, I always point our first like mistakes I made, and I'm like, Jesus Christ." And he says, "Well, it's because of the kids now." And Brady says, "But why is that? Why is this generation so soft?" Well, they're unwilling to take criticism for lack of performance. Like, why do we allow this with parents? Why do we allow this in school? Why do we allow this in coaching, where it's okay to mess up and screw up in front of your teammates because you're not prepared or you don't put the effort in? Why can't we call people out? And, well, Tom's in trouble for this comment. So,
well, they didn't sound like they were questions.
Well, no. He pretty much made a statement there. So Tom's in trouble. There you go. Sorry, Tom.
I always say that the kids today aren't built like we were.
No.
You
So he was probably having an off day. Well, this comes just from Glass Almanac. He flew an Airbus A320 across Europe without a license.
Well, did he crash?
No.
Well, he did better than most of our pilots.
Yeah. So apparently he was the captain in charge of the ship, and
my God, give that man a license.
He flew across Europe before he got caught as the pilot. So
I hear Delta's hiring.
he said he was just trying to get the deceased woman home. So I don't know.
Well, damn. That big old plane didn't crash. Yeah,
so he successfully did it and got busted, and well, he's having to answer some questions right about now. So, all Our health secretary, Robert F. Kennedy, raised eyebrows after describing President Trump's eating habits, saying the president routinely consumes junk food, candy, and Diet Coke, yet continues to display remarkable physical resilience. During a recent interview, he offered an unusually blunt account of Trump's diet while stressing that medical evaluations show the president remains in strong health despite nearing 90. Kennedy said his daily routine includes fast food, sugary snacks, particularly while traveling. The interesting thing about the president is that he eats really bad food, which is McDonald's, and then candy and Diet Coke. He drinks Diet Coke all the time. He added, there's a constant presence of sodas during his trips.
Yeah.
If you travel with him, you get this idea that he's pumping himself full of poisons all day long. He has the constitution of a deity, I swear. I don't know how he's alive, but he is.
Did he say a deity?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Trump has defended his fast food preferences, particularly when he's on the road. According to the health secretary, this is our health secretary saying this, Trump believes eating from major chains reduces the risk of foodborne illnesses. Trump says that the only time that he eats junk food is when he's on the road and he wants to eat food from big corporations because he trusts it. He doesn't want to get sick when he's on the road.
Trump, stop eating McDonald's.
The president's energy level often defies expectations. You don't know how he's walking around, much less being an energetic person any of us has ever met.
Oh my God.
This is the thing. I'm going to eat lettuce and grass and drink water and die at 65, but Trump is going to eat junk food, smoke Marlboros, drink Diet Coke and Doritos and live to be 100.
Smoke.
I'm just saying, I don't understand. Yes, they can actually land themselves, the newer ones. So yeah. Chris says, I eat big and beautiful things. Bob, many people can't eat what I eat and still achieve the greatness I have reached. It's why I name everything after myself. I'm amazing, really unprecedented. So yeah, they can't understand. He's got the highest testosterone that the doctors have ever seen for an individual over 70. So, Melania, you must be doing something right, darling. So,
no, she hates the way he eats too. She
well,
does. She
with the
hates
testosterone, she must be doing something to keep him pumping, if you know what I mean. So, oh yes, our own health secretary says, I don't understand how he's still alive. So there you go. How are we doing on time here? All right, we're doing okay. We can muddle through these next ones. So.
Oh, that's right. You told me to keep an eye on time. I totally forgot.
Yeah. Oh, where did my clock go? I had my clock up there. There we go.
I got it.
NFL journalists remarked to Jaguars coach after playoff loss has sparked a huge debate on social media. Now, you need a little background on this. The Jacksonville Jaguars lost to the Buffalo Bills. It wasn't a bad game per se, but they did lose. It did come down to some key plays that they made mistakes on. Now, what you need to know is the Jacksonville Jaguars have a first-year coach and many rookies on their team. And during the press conference, one of the reporters, now keep in mind, this is an elderly black female. She is a sports reporter. She has traveled with the team all season. She's been a team reporter for the Jacksonville Jaguars for many years. Well, she heard all the questions, and she saw during the interview when the coach come out, he was, kind of sad, kind of beaten down. The reporters in the room weren't helping with his mental acuity, I guess is the best way of saying it. So when come to her time, after her question, she says to him, "I'm going to tell you, congratulations on your success, young man. You hold your head up. You guys have had a most magnificent season. You did a great job out there today. You just hold your head up. Ladies and gentlemen, keep it going. We will do it. We've got another season coming." 19 seconds total of what she said was clipped. And they started ripping her, saying she didn't deserve to be following the team. She didn't deserve to talk to the coach that way. She should never uplift a coach that way. Oh, yeah, there was page after page after page after page. So they just fell short. They lost 27-24. It wasn't a complete ass beating. It was actually a pretty decent game. And they were tearing into her and ripping her until they discovered that she was an elderly black female. Because they didn't see her on camera. And now they're doing an about face. So the Jacksonville Free Press and her, they have a organization. She is a proud member of the Black Journalist Society and has been for over 20 years. She's been an AP reporter. She's interviewed presidents. She's interviewed many popular sports stars. She has got a GoFundMe up to donate to, not to her, to her cause for future journalists. You can buy a t-shirt that says, "You did a good job." Yeah, so I applaud her. I think she did good. The coach looked visibly shaken and distressed when he come in right after the loss. And it was his team's first year. They almost made it to the Super Bowl. So kudos on him. He did a good job. I don't follow Jacksonville Jaguars, but I don't understand why a reporter giving a coach uplifting remarks and telling him he did a good job, young man. I don't understand why that is so controversial.
Because
shouldn't we be uplifting people?
Look. She's got more experience than half the people that probably reported on that.
Oh, yeah,
and,
absolutely.
They're stupid. And if I was her, I would go after whoever reported that.
Oh, they are. She is. She's not backing down. So
good girl.
She wants to get money towards her cause to give funds to future journalists. Race doesn't matter, she says. But she's like, I've probably interviewed more people than a lot of these people who are coming at me.
Right?
Yeah. So, and you know what? Personally, I went through some of these things and they were really ripping her and they were really mean to her. Like I said, until they discovered that she was a minority, she was elderly, she was black. She could be our grandma, for God's sakes. And then they were like, whoa, stop the presses. So what did it matter what color she was, first off? But secondly, what's wrong with telling your coach you did a good job?
I don't think there's anything wrong
even
with
if
that.
he lost, and and do you know what his reply was? He just listened to her and he said, "Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that."
Yeah.
So what was wrong with it? Why are they tearing this lady's ass apart? So kudos to her. I hope she continues to report well there. So I'm gonna keep up with her and see. I hope Stephen A. Smith comes out with something on this one because it will be great. So well, I saved this story for last, and I don't know why, but this comes to us from the Huffington Post. Puppies have been revived after suspected overdose.
Who overdoses a puppy?
Firefighters sprayed the anti-overdose medication Narcan in the dog's noses and treated them with oxygen and performed CPR. Seattle. 6 puppies in rural Washington will soon be up for adoption after being revived after a suspected drug overdose. Some of them may go home with the firefighters that saved them. 2 people dropped off 3 of the sick puppies at a fire station about an hour north of Seattle. They believe that they either breathed or ate fentanyl. Firefighters sprayed Narcan in their noses, gave them oxygen, performed CPR. And it wasn't long before they started wagging their tail, and they're nice, healthy puppies now. So they're being evaluated for medical treatment, and they're trying to figure out who it was that does this kind of cruelty or neglect. So they're trying to find the person that dropped them off. So the puppies are going to have a clean bill of health as soon as the quarantine is over. So, so if you have any information and you can help out the Seattle Police Department, find out who did this to puppies, they'd really appreciate it. So
you got 3 minutes.
Yep, 3 minutes. All right. Danish officials say there's fundamental disagreements over Greenland after talks. I don't find that headline shocking. Let's see. And we'll make sure we haven't bombed Iran. Trump claims killing of protesters has stopped, but Tehran says the executions are a go. So we'll see about that. So, all right. Well, if you live in the South, be ready.
Get snow.
You're going to get snow.
It's cold.
We ain't going to have a whole lot of time to go into this, but basically, first off, president is only participating in one thing today. We're still in the United States at DEFCON 3. And if you're anywhere from New England back over to the Great Lakes, down basically following the Mississippi, you're going to see some sort of precipitation today. This cold front is pushing down. It's meeting warm Gulf air. And that only means one thing for the South. Go get your bread and milk. We're going to die. Expect a light dusting up to maybe a foot, depending on your elevation. So the next 3 days are going to be key because there's more cold weather behind this, and there's more snow expected. So if you're in the South, go get your weather radio on. Go get your bread, your milk. We're going to die. So there you go. That's our weather forecast for today.
I can't with you.
Go get your bread and milk. We're all going to die. So, yep. All right, Brenda, I will be tomorrow from noon till 2 on the Thin Line Rock Station, spinning hits and playing tunes. So check me out there. But tonight I will be live on Radio X in Australia and around the world doing the Sportcat show. We have 2 authors. One wrote a book about puppies, so I'm going to talk to her about the fentanyl death, and the other one was a retired ATF police officer. So she was one of the first female ATF agents. So tune in at 9 o'clock East Coast for that. And check us out tomorrow, noon till 2. I'm on the Thin Line Rock Station, www.thethinlinerockstation.com. And then, of course, Brenda and I will be back here spreading mayhem and reporting on dead bodies being rolled into airports worldwide. So,
oh my God, that's hilarious! Y'all need to hear this song we got at the end. I love it.
That's right. So we're gonna go out of here with our new song. Everybody have a great day. Sportcat, Brenda, we're getting the hell out of here, and I'm going to make sure Jack checks her pulse before they go to the airport. So.
Wake up to the chaos on the stream. Sportcat's on the mic with a wild-eyed dream. Brenda by his side, they're spinning the news. Twisted takes, crazy jokes, no bunker, just views. A quiz and history, weather on the scroll from Greenland to the galaxy. They've got every goal. Laugh at fear, let the world do its thing. Sportcats Gazette, it's the chaos we sing. Sportcats Gazette, don't bunker tonight. We're riding the headlines with laughter and light. No prepping for doom, we dance in the fray. Sportcat keeps us laughing through the end of the day.